Hey guys, this is Odon Gaming. This is going to be another Infinite Magicraid video. So today I want to talk about a part in the game that I feel it's pretty important, and maybe some of you out there are sleeping on it because of the fact that it involves a part of the game that not everybody loves to play, and that is the arena. So like for most games in general, I have this, I feel the same as you guys. For most games in general, I enjoy more the PvE aspect of it than the actual PvP of it, because in general PvP is where people that, go to compete more, and it's more towards like end game focused or whale focused, so you might not always have the same advantage. However, in this game, so far at least, if you play your cards right, to say so, you can still take advantage of the benefits you get from actually doing your arenas daily. What I'm talking about is every time you do arena, let me see if I can buy a fight that I can beat easily, maybe this one. So let's see, let me just go in this fight. Hopefully I don't lose it. This might be a bad showcase, but hopefully I don't lose it. If I click the right one, don't have a space, they might, they don't have a space, so I might actually win it. But let's see, do I get stunned? No, I get the cleanse. Okay, we're good. So basically, every time you win a fight, you're gonna get some resources that help you in that talent that I showed you earlier. But let me see. Oh god, why did I get myself into this one? Let me just kill that. Hopefully I kill the Catherine pretty fast, and then I kill Fiona, and I'm gonna be fine. Oh man, I guess maybe you guys will be laughing of like, oh, look at this guy, he's actually trying to show us something, but he's failing miserably. But I might still be okay. Anyway, the whole idea is every time you do an arena fight, you get certain resources that you will be using in that talent over there that I showed you, and as this is like one of that part of the game. So if you're one of the people that don't really care about arena, for example, as I usually do, just put a one-man defense, keep tanking, and you can still do and fight the same people that do the same thing as yourself, and that is people have one-man defenses. So you're gonna keep dropping, they keep going up, and maybe only try like towards the end of the week, try to be at the top so you can get those extra rewards when the arena resets. But in general, there's plenty of people honestly out there that have one-man defenses, or obviously the lower you are in the tiers, the lower their defenses are as well. Finally I beat it. Anyway, so as you can see for this fight, let me move myself out of the way. I got the tomes. I got defense talent tome, I got support talent tome, and I got the attack talent tome. These ones can only be acquired from classic arena, so only from here. If you don't get these, there's no other way you can get these tomes from. So now let's go and see what do they actually do and what they can give us in the talent tree. So if you click the talent tree, if you go to class talent, you have defense, attack, and support. Let me move myself on the other side right now. Basically what this one does, it's for, let's take as an example the defense one. For example, first one gives you flat attack to every single attack champion that you own. So it's not just for one or two, it's every single champion that is an attack champion, they're gonna receive this one. Then when it goes to the defense one, gives again defense for every single one. Then we have the flat HP, then we have the flat speed, flat attack, attack percent, crit rate, effect hit, and crit damage. Basically what you want to do always, if you see the pattern over here, is you always want to go to level 10 and then go to the next one, level 10, and so on till the end. And then you try and look like, okay, for my attack champions, what do I care about most? You look into your roster, see what you have, see you might need effect hit, you might want more crit damage, you might want more speed for them, more attack percent. For example, for me, I looked at, crit rate is not that bad of an option, but maybe I should have gone for effect hit, because I have melee as well, so it all depends on your account. The same thing happens for the defense one. Again, you have the flat, you have all the stats in here, and then you go for the ones that's gonna be the best for you. In general, for defense and support, you want to go for the percentages. So HP percent, speed over here, I guess flat speed, but you go HP percent, defense percent, and then for support, you would go again speed percent here, as you see the speed rate at the end, and again HP rate. So obviously try to focus the right ones. So this is the first part of the talent that's really important, because if you think about it, the more you farm this, the better all of your heroes on your account are going to be, and it's gonna basically just help you beat every other counter in the game easier without changing your champions per se, without getting them better gear, without getting giving them other stuff. They straight up get bonus stats from this one. So this is one of the reasons why you kind of have to do arena, otherwise you're losing out on this. Then the next one is the Mark talent. Again, this is another one that's actually connected to, if you go into the dungeons, this one's connected to the Tower of Mark. We have red, blue, green, and force, obviously. So normally this one, it's kind of, you used to focus on just one because you wanted to progress in that campaign mission to get Catherine, but it was recently changed. So now I feel like when we're talking about the Tower of Mark, you're gonna try to get a balance and maybe get with everybody to like 17, 18 with every single markers. I'll give an example. Blue mark, I'm at 14, so maybe even 14 is enough. Like, blue mark, I have almost no one. I just have like Maya and then random people. This is what I used. These two don't even have gear on them. So this is what I used to just progress them a little bit. So what I would suggest is, you know, push a little bit with everything. Don't keep farming it. Just push till you hit that milestone that you need for the sake of the campaign quest, and then start focusing on the mark that you feel is strongest for you. So let me show you, for example, how it looks for me, and maybe, you know, you can branch out if you have a balance. So for example, I have a balance of good red, force, and green. So look at this, I spread my resources a little bit, at least until you hit level 10. Again, up until level 10 it costs so little resources that it's, you know, it makes it, you know, obvious maybe in a way that you kind of have to do it, because otherwise, you know, you're missing out on some good stuff in here. Let me see if I find an example. So for example, let me see, this one, look at this, cost me 25, then 30, 35, 40, so it gets to like up like 50 if I remember correctly, and then as soon as it hits level 10, boom, it goes to 120. So that's why that is where you stop. But as soon as you hit level 10 on every single one of these ones, level 2 opens, and then level 3 opens, same principle after you do all the 10. So as an example, let's say, okay, I have the red mark, see, I have 10 everything, 10 everything, 10 everything, and then I started focusing the effect hit, because again, I have what's it called? I have Sigmund, I have Catherine, I have Lukea. They're all force, and a little bit of effect hit is gonna help me with them. Again, maybe this was not the best idea. Maybe I should continue going to this, but the way that I would go is maybe I would go till 15. Let's say I go to 15 over here, then I move and go speed rate to 15, and then I go HP percent to 15. So mostly focus the percentages, because those one have high returns per investment. Then the same thing you see for green mark. Again, I have lots of 10s, and then here I stopped because, oh, actually no, I didn't stop. I pushed speed a ton because of, well, space has own job. There's plenty of good champions, but at the end of the day, the more you push those ones, the more you can invest and grow your stats over here. And this is something that's really important, guys. This is something that you definitely do not want to miss out on, especially like, for example, the Tower of Mark, because these ones are limited. These keys are limited. You only get one key every 4 hours. So make sure this one's never full, because if you miss on that, you miss out. So this one's straight up connected to the level that you push and to the amount of time that you play, like or not necessarily the amount of time that you play, the amount of time that you can, I guess, focus to do these ones so they don't. So for example, maybe I know that I'm not gonna be able to play for 2 days. I'm just gonna use all of my keys and leave it to be empty, so that I make sure that they don't overflow, because it's a limited resource. And whenever you see a limited resource in any game, make sure you take advantage and use or like farm that limited resource as much as possible. Same thing goes for, you know, for the faction token. You can buy more faction tokens, but they're expensive. But again, try not to overflow with this. But yeah, talent, this talent tree is one of those things that's, you know, that are really, really important. As like I said at the beginning, it benefits every single one of your heroes on your account, and it basically helps you push your stats higher and higher and higher, you know, the more you invest into them, and just makes, you know, you're gonna slowly notice that you're gonna be doing the harder content a lot easier in the future the more you grow this. And at the same time, there's like, you know, Sanctuary is a little bit of a different thing. I might talk about this differently if I feel like I need to, but Sanctuary is another one of those places where whenever you have somebody ascended, you put them in the Sanctuary, and these are benefits that go across your whole account. So having these ones is definitely a good investment as well. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I just want to talk a little bit about the talent, and make sure that, you know, Make sure that most of you out there know about it, you know, have a little bit of an idea of how and where to invest in, and 100% please do not ignore it, as you would, you know, you would lose on your own account. You would stall your progression by a bit. But yeah, if you do enjoy my content, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm still trying to grow my channel. It's still a small channel, but you know, I'm trying to post daily and hopefully bring you quality content. And yeah, this is gonna be it for today. I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.